So here we are again. I want to show you how to use your workflow skills in order to maximize your planning time and increase efficiency. So again, I would like to move on to my next slide after the map here. So what I want to do now is I actually want to introduce some important vocabulary that will be brought up in our story, The Lion's Share. Now, I have a specific strategy that I've used in the past for teaching vocabulary that worked. So I'm going to go back to past lessons, and I remember that I did that in lessons or day 7 and day 8. So I opened up those slides here, and I scrolled through my slides in order to find the slide that I want. So here is where I introduced key words. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to copy the first 2 slides, and I'm going to take those into my presentation to edit as needed. Since the formatting is already done, I won't need to redo that part, which will help me maximize use of my time. So I highlight them, and I'm going to click copy, and I'm going to go back to my Lion's Share slide here, and then I'm going to use the keyboard shortcut Control V in order to paste those slides in. And there you'll see that my slides pasted in. I'm going to click Do Not Link. I don't need a link to that other presentation since I'm actually going to edit these slides. Now, I know that how I teach vocabulary requires a couple more slides, so I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to find the Let's Review slide. And here I'm only going to copy 2 again, and we're just going to do that because we want to use the formatting. So even though I have more than one vocabulary word, I am only going to copy 1 slide for now because I want to get it set up. But by copying 1 slide, I've now carried the formatting for that slide into my presentation. So you'll notice if I do right-click, duplicate, you'll see that it makes the exact same slide, but you see that the background is black, the text is red and white. So when you paste a slide in, you're going to carry that formatting into your Google slide presentation depending on the slide that comes before. For example, if I were to make a copy of this slide, you would see the white, red, orange triangles because that's the formatting precedent that's been set. Now, there's one final slide that I would like to use because after I teach the vocabulary, I know that I'm going to have students listen and read the story and then write a short summary of the story, which we'll do together in order to show comprehension and increase comprehension. So I know that I did that in day 8, and you'll see here slide 26 is exactly what I need. This is the picture that I use over and over again in my teaching in order to signal to students what's coming next as far as the procedure of listening, reading, and writing about the Lion's Share. So I'm going to go ahead again, I'm going to click on that slide and I'm going to make a copy, and I'm going to paste that directly into my lesson. And we'll hit Do Not Link because I don't want to know the original source. I just copy and paste the slide a lot. So as you can see, that really spending the time to build your lessons effectively the first time and then immediately revising them after you teach the lesson is really crucial because you can go back to past lessons that really work, or images that you've built, or procedures that you've built on your slides, and you can copy and paste those as you go. And that's one of the most useful workflow skills that I've personally discovered as an educator.